Now from Chestnut Hill, just outside of Boston and the legendary country club at Brookline, this is EA Sports coverage of PGA Tour Golf. Hello again and welcome. Rich Lerner, pleased to be joined by Frank Nobilo. Frank, late tee time here this evening. We should have plenty of light to get us through, but tell me what you're going to be watching for today.
Just the round developing, Rich, is the big thing. You know, you've seen how the golf course can play during the course of the day. I don't know, evening light's different too. You know, if we get a good afternoon this afternoon, that flag is just going to stick out. I think it should be tremendous.
So 9 holes is the choice here today. Let's get things started here at the par 4 first. Driving it straight, a big part of playing this golf course well, and that's a good start there in the fairway at the first. Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie. This one measures out to 15 feet. Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. Okay, that's finished off for a par. On to the second here at Brookline, and as far as par 3s go, this is about as long as it gets, 275 yards. The members play this as a par 4, and with that green tilting at a 45-degree angle, this makes for a true test off the tee. And that's certainly not what you have in mind standing on the tee box. That never had a chance of hitting the green. I think I'd be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Okay, that one cleaned up without any issue, and that is a par. Onward now to the 504-yard par 4 third. Slight dogleg to the right with a very narrow fairway. You have to drive it accurately if you want to have a chance at birdie.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
He's left himself with 143 yards to the hole, ball sitting up very nicely in the rough.
Well, this is straight at it. It's a really good line.
I know it's the second shot golf course, but what an iron shot. I don't care. That's the first, the last. That's a great shot.
A 4-footer here for birdie. You bet. Easy as can be. That's in for birdie. Next up at the Country Club, another tough par 4, 497-yard fourth, which shares a fairway with the third and is just as tough. Hit it straight off the tee, or you can definitely make a number you do not want. That will do just fine. That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in a bunker. Maybe a little frustration there. Got a little too much sand and not enough golf ball, and that will come up quite a bit short. 13 feet away. Really nice right there. That was a touchy one, but it's in for a par. All right, so after a couple of brutish par 4s, you get a little bit of a breather with the drivable 310-yard par 4 fifth. But you might be gasping for air if you end up in the wrong spot in one of those bunkers surrounding the green. And by the way, there are half dozen of those, so keep it away. That is going to come to rest squarely in the center of the fairway. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second with his par 4. Yep, played that nicely. That'll work out just fine. No gimme here. Tricky one for birdie. Not a problem. That's in for birdie. That score moves to 2 under par. Now to the second par 3 at the home of the 2022 U.S. Open, the 197-yard sixth. A large green flanked by 2 bunkers. Birdie, definitely a possibility here. didn't play the wind very well there, and that's going to wind up too strong and over the green.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
This game's unfair sometimes. That looked in the whole way. That's 1 under on the day. It's a fun stretch of the golf course. You had that drivable par 4 fifth and the par 3 sixth, which was under 200 yards. Now, a relatively short par 4 at 378 yards. So another opportunity to make a good score. Right, in the fairway. Just under 80 yards to go now as he'll decide how to flight his second. Okay, on the putting surface, but work to do from there. Iona, this a birdie putt.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. So he'll finish that off for his par to remain 1 under for the round. So now we're at the 8th hole, and this is the first par 5 of the day. It's only 567 yards. That is not gargantuan by today's standards. So you can see in this stretch with that drivable par 4 and then the par 3 and then another relatively short par 4, you have a chance to get some momentum into your round.
Excellent tee shot. Now it's decision time, whether to go for this par 5 and 2 or not.
That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. A very makeable 8-footer for birdie. just skirts the outside edge. That's a tough break. I said very makeable. Apparently, it's very missable, too. Cleans that up in the hole. Par 4 ninth here at the famous country club, site of the 1999 Ryder Cup. 425 yards. It's a par 4. And the key here, as with so many of the holes at Brookline, you want to keep it out of the trouble, out of the trees. Accuracy crucial. But most importantly here, avoid the water on the right. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. "70 yards, all that's left here for his second. Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. So, Frank, another round in the books, and that was an entertaining day at the golf course.
Rich, I still can't believe they pay us to do this.
So that should just about do it. For all of us at EA Sports, thanks for spending some time with us on the road to the Masters.